poppin'? It's your boy MK47. We got Xotik Eatz. Today we got something special, man. I don't know the exact name of it yet, but when you see this video, you're gonna see the exact name of it. But today on the menu, we got some. It's basically like a remix on the dirty seafood rice in New Orleans. You feel me? You know, shout out to New Orleans, baby. You feel me? You know. So straight into it. I got the ingredients right here. First thing first, you're gonna have to wash the rice off. You're gonna have to go ahead and put that corn on the cob. Go ahead and let that boil. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and cook the peppers and spinach down to go inside the rice with the crab meat and the shrimp and everything. This is really not no long meal, so really it's gonna be pretty quick. You know, get straight into it. You know, so y'all stay tuned. You know, the key is when you wash your rice off, you're supposed to keep rinsing it until it gets like the water. Like when you first pour it in there, you're gonna see the water kind of is not clear. It's like, you know, kind of got like that grainy color to it, like that grayish color. You want it to be clear to a point where whenever you're ready for your rice, that's how you gonna know. I got my heart. We'll get into it. We got the pot right here. This pot is where the corn and the cob is gonna go. You know, got the corn and the cob. We're gonna wash it off. We're gonna throw it in the pot, season it up. Yeah, you gotta get all this off. You don't want none of that on there. You don't want to feel like you eating grass on your corn. You feel me? I got my cousin here today, so if y'all hear some BMF going on in the background, she watching it. You know, she a little behind. You know, we good over here. You feel me? You know, it's Xotik Eatz. And we might get TK in the video to do a food review at the end. We're gonna see. You know, she thinks she's a celebrity, so we gotta see, you know. Might gotta pay her just to get in, you know. Like I said, you gotta rinse the corn off, man. You see, you rinse it off. Got it real nice. If y'all got some ideas on stuff that y'all wanna see me cook, man, let me know. Got the corn in there. You know, so now we're gonna put some water in there. We're gonna get it right. And with that being said, once I put it on top of the stove and it start boiling, I throw like some salt, some pepper, some other seasonings up in there. I ain't gonna tell y'all all my seasonings and stuff like that. I can't tell y'all all my secrets. You feel me? You know, some stuff just family tradition.
Real nigga talk to him. It takes some money to deal with it.
I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all though how the corn turning out. It's boiling real good. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that after I season the rice real quick.
Clean the crib with a.
Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get the shrimp right. I'm gonna go ahead and wash the shrimp off. This is peeled in the vine, tail off shrimp. You know, some of y'all be cooking with y'all tail on that shrimp, and that's be nasty. So, only certain things be good with the tail on. Even then, I don't need to eat the tail on. So really, you just need to essentially take it off. So that's how I know if you're a rookie. That's a rookie mistake right there. So y'all women that be making that shrimp Alfredo, knowing Alfredo y'all favorite food because that's the only thing you can cook, take the tail off your shrimp. The shrimp is washed off now, as you can see. I took the rice off the back eye so I can put some, you know, beef broth in there because the water dries out quick, and you know the beef broth gonna add the flavor to it. You don't want to constantly keep using water for your rice because that really is gonna take away from the seasoning that you already put in there. You don't want it watered down. You feel me? You need it. Put that seasoning up in there till your ancestors tell you to stop. You feel me? Just like that. So I'm about to go ahead and put some beef broth in the rice real quick. Throw it back on the stove. Then I'm gonna put this in here and I'm gonna throw it on top of the pan, you feel me? Two things I'm gonna add to the shrimp right there. And the rest I'm not gonna tell y'all.
What we cooking? Let's get it. I'm in the kitchen ready to get busy. Shrimp and lobster on the platter. Or steak and eggs, it don't matter. Don't think rice and corn go together. It's New Orleans style, baby, get better. Add the meat, trying to get you a treat.
I got my cousin next to me. She's trying to pop out the camera, y'all. She's trying to hide right now, but I got her in here working. She cutting some peppers. You know, she learned how to cook for her future man. You feel me? So right now, basically, you know, I'm about to, the shrimp is already good, everything. You see the details now. The shrimp good, all of that. I'm gonna put it in this bowl, put it to the side, and you know, I'm gonna tell you what I did do to the shrimp though. I'm gonna give you one hint. I did add some soy sauce up in there and everything, so you get the sweet, savory type of taste. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the crab meat in there, and I'm gonna add some spinach and the imitated crab meat, all of that. So now, like once that's done, pretty much the corn of the cob pretty much done. The rice is just slowly cooking, you know, because like I said, you got to keep adding broth, like, or something, type of liquid, you know, so it don't dry out. So I'm going to go ahead and add all of that in there, and then we're going to move on to the next step. So pretty much, we about done, and it's about time to plate the food, which is the magic.
Sweet. How you rap about food on the beat? That's some K47 and he coming with that heat.
Alright, now I'm about to show y'all how I do my plate in the presentation part. I'm gonna go ahead and play it. You know, the key is presentation at the end of the day. You feel me? You know, I got a bowl, I got a nice plate. We're gonna make it do what it do. Y'all about to see how I'm coming.
Unless I got food for stress, subscribe to my channel, cause we up next. They love me from UK to US, from Beijing to even out of Quebec. Full threat, full thought it was time to go in. Season everything to perfection with both.
You gonna see everything. You see the magic, man. You feel me?
It's my chance. I got you, done got my all in it. Be with you tonight, girl, please.
Alright,
Since it took so long, let's see. It's good.
Close up. Look at that.
Drop it. I taught him very well.
Recipes not out of book. When you taste it though, you gonna be hooked. Niggas say this young brother can cook. Stove on other
It's
I'm gonna talk a little bit how to drive a little bit. Alright, what's your rating?
A 1 out of 10.
Y'all see how she like put it around too much? This thing good, I ain't wrong.
I rated a 8.8. Cause I can't give it a 10.
Why can't you give it a 10 though? It's just cause it's me?
The corn is good too.
Y'all see what she's saying, right? She really wanna give me a 10, but in other words, she can't give me a 10 cause it's me. Request that Thanksgiving, y'all. So thank you for watching Xotik Eatz. You made it all the way to the end. Comment, like, subscribe, you know. And stop asking me where my plate at before I start asking y'all where my money at. So if you want some good food like this, book me. Alright.